Wake up word of Blaise, highly unique radio. Y'all know what's going on. Just came all the way from Florida to come tap in with this live interview. I hope y'all tapped in with us. Figure out what's going on, what's what, talk about the new
Homie Ray baby. It's your girl, Tampa Mystic. DJ such and such is not here, but we got the homie Blaise on the check-in. What's happening, man?
What's happening? Wake up, word is Blaise.
Word, wake the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? It's lunchtime. What y'all got going on?
What y'all got going on?
Where you from?
I'm from Fort Walton Beach, Florida.
Okay, you from Florida. You live here in Atlanta now?
No, I travel back and forth.
Okay.
I'm a resident.
Okay, you still a Florida resident?
I'm still a Florida resident.
So are you cold right now up here in this little bit of chilly weather? You got your coat on, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like that. When I first moved here, I was like...
I didn't expect the weather to change, actually. It's actually a little bit colder right now.
It is.
Florida, so.
Big fact. So what's it like out there in Fort Walton Beach musically coming up in the hip-hop music business?
Really, to be honest, our music scene is really just coming up right now.
Okay.
And we have a lot of talent out our way, a lot of artists that's doing their thing, but we really just don't have the avenues like Atlanta has. We don't have the open mics, and we don't have the venues and the major artists that come through. So it's not a lot of spotlight on our area, and hopefully one of us will be the first to break through this year.
So for people who aren't familiar with your city, like where is it in Florida? Like what other big city is it near, so they kind of have an idea?
Fort Walton Beach is actually near Pensacola.
Right.
Yeah, that's
north.
North Panhandle.
Right.
Yeah.
How far are you from Pensacola?
About 30 minutes.
Okay. I got a couple DJs out there that I know I can probably nick if you haven't. You know DJ Neutron?
Yeah, DJ Neutron. Yeah, definitely.
Ask him about Tampa. That's my motherfucking homie. I've been rocking with him for years. Like him, his whole team. You know what I'm saying? Like he's got a team of people, Team Neutron. You know what I'm saying? They got that whole city on. Shout out DJ Neutron. He's one of our cool
Neutron
DJs.
actually hosted one of my first CDs when I first started, dibbling and dabbling with the music.
Word.
Yeah.
So he's definitely one of those DJs that breaks independent artists. You know what I'm saying? Like I met him when I first got in the business, because I'm a part of Bigger Rankings team and he is as well. So that's how we connected, you know what I'm saying? And he's always been just 100. And when he moves, he has like a whole crew that comes with him. Like he brings the family, wife, kids. I'm like, dang, like you move as a unit.
Bigger Ranking also, he hosted one of my CDs also.
Okay. Yeah. So that's who helped me like really get started and developed in the music. You know, that's to be the one that you fucking with, but everybody else fucking with it, roll with it. You know what I'm saying? Like let the people decide what your hit song's gonna be. Because a lot of times it be the ones that the artists don't really like too much that everybody else be fucking with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. When you in the studio working, what are some of your must-haves? Every artist has a must-have that they gotta have in the studio. What is yours? That's it?
That's all really. As long as I got some good smoke and just my own, I have to have my own atmosphere. I got to be in control of my atmosphere. So when I go to the studio, like I don't like to take a lot of people. They like to take their homeboys and
fuck all that,
everybody they possibly with them. I really don't hang with nobody.
No.
So I really just do it on my own. And I notice sometimes when I do take people to the studio with me, it kind of just throws my concentration.
I think you can be. I'm not an artist, but I would imagine that you can be your most creative being there by yourself, because you can experiment, try new stuff, and nobody's sitting there looking at you crazy like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? You can. That's when you can become your most creative, just being in your own little world, doing your thing. But like you said, you got 5, 6 of your homeboys there, and they talking, passing blunts and shit like that. Yeah. It's gonna throw you off your game. You know what I'm saying? So I totally agree. What about performance-wise? What are some of the things you do when you about to get on stage and perform? Like how you get yourself prepared mentally? So. Everything. What you do?
To be honest, I still have performed in front of major crowds, and I still haven't figured out a way to calm myself down. It's always like the first time.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, especially when it's people that you don't know.
Don't get me wrong. It's kind of scary thing. I enjoy it, but it's something I just can't. I don't think I ever be able to control it, and I love it. I think that's what my passion is.
But I think that's a good thing though, because I get some people I ask and they're like, I'll never get nervous. I'm like, come on, you got to have a little bit of nerve somewhere in there. You in front of a crowd, even if it's 30 people that don't know you, that's gotta get up to your nerves just a little bit, because you don't want to fuck up.
I think more so because I'm a perfectionist also.
Right.
So whenever I'm performing on stage, I'm always critiquing myself. Even when I'm performing, I get to have a critique of myself like, okay, you keep the eye contact, you moving around the stage, or you interacting with the crowd.
Right.
I'm doing these things in my head as I'm performing. So
nothing wrong with that. You have to be your biggest critic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you gotta like have someone recording it, that way you can go back and watch it or watch your interview or whatever, because then you can critique yourself like that. But like, okay, I could have maybe done this a little different, or I could have moved a little bit different here or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So who were some of the artists that we could have caught you listening to when you was growing up?
Oh, definitely Tupac, Biggie, Nas, Jay-Z, really all the greats.
Word.
Yeah, really
okay, so if you could do a song with one artist right now, if I could put you in the studio, one artist, who would it be?
Alive or dead?
It don't matter. If we could bring them motherfuckers back from the dead, we're gonna try it.
I would say Biggie.
Okay.
I would say Biggie.
Biggie over Pop, for real?
I like this flow.
Okay.
I just like this flow.
Alright, so how about someone alive then? Who right now, somebody that's alive?
That's a good question.
Can I throw a twist in it? If you could pick one artist alive, female, to be on a record with, who would it be? See, look, see them wheels turning, boy?
Nicki. It'd be Nicki.
For real?
It'd be Nicki.
For real?
Yeah, just cause she can spit.
I fuck with Nicki.
I feel like she can spit, and don't get me wrong, I really don't been listening to too much female rap, you know, just cause it's not mine.
Right, I feel you. It's hard for women to be hard and capture a man's attention to be able to not feel weird about listening to a female.
Yeah, whenever it does catch my ear, it's usually Nicki. Cardi B right now, she's the wave, so
right.
You know.
Radio Tampa Mystic. Oops. We live right now, Tampa Mystic. DJ such and such is absent. He is not present. We got the homie Blaise on the check-in. HD Fast, what's happening? They skills over there off in the cut. And you out here working. You on your grind. You from Florida, up here in the A right now. What's your definition of grind?
Doing it, getting it done at all costs. Getting it done and knowing that you're working towards a goal, and that goal is gonna be something that's gonna better you and everybody else around you. You feel me? Grinding.
Facts. And you just said, you know, talking about goals. What are some of your goals musically? Like, where do you see yourself at? If you could fast forward in a perfect world 5 years from now, where would you be and what would you be doing? You got to think about that kind of stuff.
Really showing other artists the game. I really, to be honest, like, I love doing the music. I love doing the music and creating the music. I love performing, but at the same time, I feel like it's a new era in music coming into play, and my style is gonna be, you know, the new generation, the new kids coming up, they're not gonna be hip to it,
right?
You know, so my best thing, being business wise, would be artist development and showing other artists once I break through and being the example. Hey, look, I did this myself, so I can show you how to do this, versus never doing anything with your career and trying to tell somebody you can do it for them.
Absolutely. That's good. That's kind of being like a mogul. There's a lot of them out there, you know what I'm saying? I like to use Snoop as an example, because that's what he does, is he's now helping other artists put them in a position to win, because he's been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? So being a music mogul, that's where it's at, because people be lost in this business because they don't understand the business. They don't understand that you got to register your music with like 200 different sites, and you got to get this in order.
It takes money.
It takes
money, and it's hard to do that if you ain't got no money and you got bills. You
got
bills, and you're trying to record, and you're trying to distribute your music, and you're trying to go to shows out of town, and you're trying to print up flyers. And all artists really don't think about that, and they think when they rap, just because they're good at rapping, someone's supposed to just give them some money and, hey, let them be behind you. I never had that. Everything I did,
it doesn't work like that. It doesn't. It's very rare that you're gonna find someone else who's gonna want to invest their money in you. Exactly. They just don't. You know what I'm saying? Because what if shit don't pop off? Then what? You know what I'm saying?
Some of us do though. Some of us have.
I mean, some of them have, but that's far and few in between. That's kind of rare. You know what I'm saying? Sure. If you want to invest in some business ventures, holler at your girl. Like I'm talking about, you want to invest there. I got some stuff. I'm just playing. What other?
Skrilla stands for Street Children Raising Life Lessons Accomplished.
Okay, that's dope.
And it was just something I just came up with, just as far as being universal, being productive.
Word.
You know, I love, like I said, I love working with people, especially people who are less fortunate. I love working. I'm sorry. I love working with people who are less fortunate. So I feel like I'm blessed enough. And if I'm in a situation to help somebody, I always try to offer that. Sometimes it fucks me in the end, but I still do it.
Yeah. But guess what? Because you're being a blessing to other people, it will come back.
Yeah, exactly.
It will absolutely come back. Even if that situation don't work out and you feel like someone fucking you, God gonna still look out for you. And you're gonna continue to be blessed. Because you gotta give in order to receive. Real shit. That's what's up. So we're gonna talk about this record. Is it called, how do you say it? Ow? Oh, okay.
It's O.
Oh, okay, my bad.
This track, it was really a personal track, to be honest. I just felt like at the point in time, everybody felt like I owed them something that they didn't deserve. Like, why do you feel like I owe you this? Why do you feel like
shit?
Yeah, you don't owe. I don't owe nobody shit, and it's different if you're a person who goes around and asks people for things. You know, I've never been that type of person. I always went and grinded, like I said, and got it out of the mud.
Word.
You know, and figured out a way. You know, and that's basically the concept of this.
But if you build a relationship and someone wants to just offer their services to help you out, just off of the strength, that's different. You know what I'm saying? Different. And that's what it's all about. Is
but you still got to be beware of people offering you things, because I learned in this industry there's always a motive behind it.
Not always.
For the most part.
I do a lot of shit for people that I don't ask them for nothing in return, and I don't do it with no expectations of getting shit back, because I know chances are I'm not going to.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a few of us out there, I promise you. I do a lot of shit for people, and I never ever get no kind of nothing in return, and that's okay. Because I know this shit's gonna come back. God's gonna bless me in another way. You know what I'm saying? And I don't go to social media saying I did this and no, that's messy. We don't do all that. Is the record out? You said it's on all the digital platforms, Apple, Spotify.
Yeah, I'm really rocking with Spotify right now. My Spotify streams are over like 500,000 right now.
So are you on some playlists and stuff?
Yeah, I'm on Rap Caviar, another local playlist.
So you got to get on a playlist, because it's hard to get your streams up as an independent artist by yourself. You got to get on some playlists. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely get them streams in with the playlist.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. Big diff. You know what I'm saying? Who produced the record?
Architracks. He's actually